situation here. Let's see what Darien can do. Stopped by McGee, but put back by Bennett McDermott. That's a goal for the Blue Wave. Jordan with a deep three. No good. Front rim. Jack Tierney with the rebound. Rolap with the three. That's good.
Live from Terry Connors Rink in Stamford, it's high school varsity boys hockey on the DAF Media Network this afternoon. It's an FCIAC matchup between the Darien Blue Wave and the Ridgefield Tigers. Hi everybody, Damian Andrew with you. So glad you could be with us on this DAF Media broadcast. Joining me today is Tom Dixon and Corey Beto. And gentlemen, we have ourselves what should be a pretty entertaining FCIAC hockey matchup this afternoon here at a beautiful barn in Stamford.
Absolutely, Damian. What we have is we have the reigning Division I state champs, Ridgefield Tigers, playing our own Darien Blue Wave. Last time these two teams met was in last year's state finals in the first round. Obviously, Ridgefield won that game. I think Darien is really looking forward to the matchup. And both these teams have clinched an FCIAC seeding. So I think they're ready to go here.
3 teams have clinched FCIAC tournament games. That would be Darien, Ridgefield, and Greenwich. And Corey, this is really a matchup that features 2 teams who are already in the FCIAC tournament. We know that. Now seeding comes into play. So this is a big game for Darien in terms of trying to get one of those first round byes in the FCIAC playoffs.
Yeah, Damian, this is a huge game for Darien. I believe if they were to win today, they have a good opportunity to come up big and get a first-round bye.
And we are underway here. First period between Darien and Ridgefield. Darien in the white sweaters, moving from right to left on your screen. Ridgefield rather, in the black sweaters, moving from left to right. Ridgefield trying to clear it out of their zone. And we've got our first whistle of the afternoon. Just underway here at Terry Connors Rink in Stamford. The three of us were talking before this live stream about what a great and unique barn this is, not only in southwestern Connecticut, but the entire state, really in all of New England. A great public facility. Of course, the benches are on opposite sides of the ice. You don't see that a lot, but certainly a great vantage point for us this afternoon for this FCIAC matchup.
Yeah, Damien, it's great seating above you. You get to see everything, as I say. I believe this is one of the greater public ice rinks in all of New England.
Darien coming off a 5-1 win over the Fairfield Co-op team. Ridgefield, meanwhile, coming off a loss to the #1 ranked team in the state, Tom, Fairfield Prep, and they have proven themselves throughout this season, especially in the state of Connecticut.
Yeah, Ridgefield's had a strong year, really trying to defend their state championship. I think the only 3 losses they've had are twice to Fairfield Prep, who's currently ranked 1, and I think another loss to Notre Dame West Haven.
Have an offsides there. We're going to have a...
I believe that was an icing.
Was it an icing?
Yes.
So we'll have a offensive zone face-off for Ridgefield here. Just underway in the first period of this FCIAC boys hockey matchup between two of the top teams in the conference, Darien and Ridgefield. Ridgefield keeps it in their zone. This is a Ridgefield team that is 13-3 overall. The 3 losses, 2 to Fairfield Prep and 1 to Notre Dame West Haven. Darien has also lost to Fairfield Prep twice this season. Daniel Parson carries the puck into the neutral zone for the Tigers. There's Will Forrest up along the boards. Puck rolls behind the Darien net. Case Van Wees, the sophomore forward, in the corner. Both teams at this stage of the game, Corey, just kind of feeling each other out, right?
Yeah, it seems like a very back and forth game so far. A lot of good offensive pressure from Darien and Ridgefield.
Tom, this is a Darien team that is unbeaten in its last 6 games. They always play a tough schedule. Head coach Mac Budd believes in that. They certainly had a tough schedule at the beginning of this season. They have come on of late and unbeaten in their last 6 games.
Yeah, so the first 7 games of the season, this team was 1-6, really playing a very strong schedule. Since that time, their record's 7-2-1, so they've certainly turned it around. Their record. This will be a great test for them, though.
Yeah, Ridgefield, the #2 ranked team in the state. Here comes the Tigers on the rush and turns it over. Going back the other way, Hudson Picorni dumps it into the Ridgefield zone. And that'll be another icing call.
I think we got another icing.
So Darien will have a face-off now in their offensive zone. Neither team with really any opportunity as of yet. We are just into this one. 11:42 remaining in the first period. And the puck trickles along the boards.
puck shot down for another icing.
And another whistle, icing. You know, Tom, what a great atmosphere it was last Friday when Darien played its arch rival New Canaan in a game that I thought was just so well played by both teams. I know afterwards Mac Budd said you hated to see a team lose because they both played so well. It was a clean game for the most part, not really chippy. Darien, of course, winning in overtime on a Bennett McDermott goal.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic high school hockey team. You know, when New Canaan and Darien play, you know, you always see top quality hockey. So to go into overtime, you know, I think Darien was fortunate to come out with the victory this time and beat New Canaan for the second time this year.
It's always a great atmosphere in that barn at the Darien Ice House. Of course, both Darien and New Canaan share that facility as their home ice.
Yeah, the kids really show up for any Darien New Canaan rivalry game. So you really have a strong student section, both from both schools.
Absolutely. Of course, the starting keeper for Darien is Henry Feifel, the junior, and Sean Gordon is the starting goalie for Ridgefield. I mentioned Ridgefield coming off that loss to Fairfield Prep, but Gordon in that game played well between the pipes, made some nice saves, according to Ridgefield head coach Sean Gallagher. Gallagher in his 11th season as the Tigers head coach, Mac Budd in his 3rd season as Darien's head coach, and here comes the Tigers into the Darien zone. Gregory takes it away. There's Hudson Picorni in the neutral zone. And it's dumped back in to the Ridgefield zone, and we will have fresh legs on the ice for the Tigers. Under 10 minutes remaining in the first period, no score between Darien and Ridgefield. Darien in the white, Ridgefield in the black with the orange trim. Centering pass in front. Del Irving, another centering pass. Parker McLean takes it away, and Darien's going the other way. He dumps it in to the Ridgefield zone, and that's covered up by Sean Gordon. Not a bad crowd here this afternoon. A rare matinee matchup on a Friday afternoon. Both the teams with no school today. Of course, there's a week-long break next week, but a pretty good crowd on hand. There's McCarthy from the point, throws it on net, around the boards. And the puck scoots past Branca. Here's Ridgefield, 2-on-1 opportunity, and Del Irving just couldn't get the shot off.
Great defensive play from McCarthy.
In front, Feifel, puck behind the net now. And that's a goal for Ridgefield.
Yeah, Ridgefield just was hanging around the net, and Darien couldn't clear it, and puck scooted out. I don't think Henry Feifel saw it, and it was a putback goal by Ridgefield.
And I believe that was Kieran McGowan, the senior forward, number 17 for the Tigers, and Ridgefield is on the board. And it was Kieran McGowan. So Ridgefield strikes first here at Terry Connors Rink in this FCIAC matchup between two of the top programs. Ridgefield, of course, the defending state champs in Division I. And Tom, you brought up an interesting point when we were speaking the other day. Ridgefield trying to become just the 3rd public high school to go back-to-back, win back-to-back state championships. Yes. Hamden's done it, Darien's done it.
That's correct. what we don't include in that stat is Fairfield Prep being a private school. Certainly, they've won the most Division I state titles of any school. But I think it's impressive when you can get a public high school win a state title 2 years in a row.
No question. Darien gets it out of their zone. Simon Van Wee. And the goal jarred loose. 7:57 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Ridgefield. Damian Andrew alongside Corey Beto and Tom Dixon. So glad you could be with us on this DAF media broadcast of high school varsity boys hockey.
Happy to be here, Damon.
And Feifel covers it up. Tom Feifel, just a junior. Mac Budd said when it's all said and done, he could end up having a really special career for Darien, and he's had his moments certainly this season for the Blue Wave.
Absolutely, he's really established himself as the number one goalie this year. He was the backup last year, and certainly looking into next year, he'll make a strong case for being the number one goalie next year.
On the ice for Darien, Hathaway, Bennett, Dixon. McCarthy and Will Johnston. Here comes Ridgefield. Braden McSmedden into the corner. He's checked into the boards. Under 7 minutes remaining in the first period, 1-0 Ridgefield. Here at Terry Connors Rink, we are live on the DAF Media Network. A shot sails wide. Will Forrest gets one off from the blue line. The puck in the Darien zone. Corey, your impressions so far in this first period?
So far, I think Darien's doing a good job playing a dump and chase offense. One thing they seem to be struggling with is breaking the puck out of their zone. I think Mac Budd is going to reiterate some tape-to-tape passes and using the boards to their advantage.
Mac Budd told me before this one, not worried about the seedings. We're in. We just want to play quality hockey. And Feifel gloves that one. 5:49 remaining in the first period. Tom, you've seen obviously a lot of games this season, a lot of Darien games. Certainly it's almost been a tale of two seasons. Early on they played that really tough schedule, didn't get out of the gate real strong, struggled a bit. Nice save by Feifel. And they have come on of late, as we were talking at the outset of the broadcast.
Yeah, I think one of the things to talk about after our last victory was the fact that we really got back to 500. 8-1, starting out 1-6. 500 was not easy, and we never knew we'd get there. Plus, I think clinching a spot in the FCIAC, so I think that was an accomplishment for these kids.
Line change for Darien as McDermott, Hathaway, and Dixon come back onto the ice. Puck went over the boards. So we will have a neutral zone face-off here with 5:19 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Ridgefield. Thanks to a Kieran McGowan goal. Ridgefield gets it into the Darien zone. Here's Dixon. And it's corralled by Del Irving to keep it in the zone. The shot by Kieran McGowan, and Henry Feifel with the stop. McGowan looking for his second goal of the afternoon. Again, this was a game that was originally supposed to be played last week at the Darien Ice House, rescheduled to today. A rare matinee matchup in the FCIAC. 12:30 start time. So glad you could be with us for this one. Offensive zone faceoff for Ridgefield. Nice defensive block by Culleton. And here comes Darien as they dump it into the Ridgefield zone. Under 5 minutes remaining. Centering pass there, but Culleton just couldn't quite put a stick on it. And Feifel covers it up.
Yeah, with this rescheduled game to today at 12:30, Ridgefield has a pretty difficult schedule. They play 3 top FCIAC teams in the next 4 days. This being the first one, I think Staples next, and then Greenwich.
Had the opportunity to talk to Ridgefield head coach Sean Gallagher before this game, and I said, "Are you guys fired up to play Darien?" He goes, "You know, I hope we're fired up to play every team we face." Certainly the right attitude to have, but these are FCIAC rivals, so it's always a little special, extra special when they get together on the ice.
Yes, Ridgefield comes into this game undefeated in their FCIAC schedule, so certainly that's something that the kids can look forward to. They want to continue with that undefeated in FCIACs. Give them a little bit added motivation.
Here comes Ridgefield. Daniel Parson with the puck in the neutral zone, dumps it into the Darien zone. Finn Batson tracks it down behind the net. It's one of my favorite names, Tom. Darien right now trying to get it out of their zone, Corey. And like you said, they've had difficulty doing that here in the first period.
Yeah, Damien. One of the biggest things that they can be doing right now is really using the boards and using their speed to the outside to blow by these defensemen and try and break the puck out.
That line of Dixon, McDermott, and Hathaway back on the ice. Stein and Gregory. The defenseman right now on the ice for Darien. And a line change for the Ridgefield Tigers as we have a whistle. Another icing, and that'll be a offensive zone faceoff for the Blue Wave. Hathaway and Del Irving on the draw. McDermott in front, wide, skirts by, wide left, and he was there on the doorstep with a great look.
Real nice opportunity for Bennett McDermott.
What a season he has had, Tom. Just a sophomore, certainly a bright future for the Blue Wave.
Bennett really plays a pretty strong game. He's had a real nice scoring touch this year.
He's had some big goals and some big spots this season. Of course, none bigger than last Friday's game winner in overtime against New Canaan.
Looks like we have a holding penalty here for Liam Galloway from Ridgefield.
So Darien will get their first opportunity on the power play. Pretty much a clean first period until right then.
Yeah, it's been very clean for the most part.
Stein at the blue line. Here's Hathaway. Hathaway, the shot, the save by Gordon. Dixon, the shot in front. And Ridgefield clears it out of their zone. And here comes Matt Walker going the other way. Throws it on net, and it's covered up by Henry Feifel. Here's James Gregory now with the puck. Carries it across the blue line. Gregory dumps it into the Ridgefield zone. Hathaway in the corner to McDermott. McDermott with the shot, and it's covered up by Gordon. And fresh legs on the ice for both the Tigers and the Blue Wave. 1:24 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Ridgefield, thanks to a Kieran McGowan goal. Here's Parker McLean. A fight for the puck up against the boards here, as 3 Blue Wave players and 2 Tigers going after it. McCarthy on the far side of the ice. In front, Johnston, and that's a goal.
Good puck movement from the Darien offense.
Absolutely.
So Will Johnston picks up his 8th goal of the season. And that was a bang-bang play, had a great opportunity, and this game is tied at 1.
Yeah, all it took was a little puck bounce to the front of net, and then a great pass over into the slot for bang home goal.
He was pretty patient before he shot that, knowing he really opened up the net for him.
Another opportunity for Darien. The goal comes off his moorings, and we'll have a stoppage. 36.3 seconds remaining in the first period, tied at 1, and all of a sudden things got a little interesting here.
Definitely.
Right after the goal, Darien comes out with another strong shift and really puts pressure on the Ridgefield goalie.
Yeah, that goal really seemed to up Darien's momentum a little bit.
Offensive zone face-off with the Blue Wave as Ridgefield tries to get it out of their zone. Liam Galloway. And James Gregory corrals the puck for Darien, throws it off the board. Gregory over to McCarthy into the neutral zone. Here's Hathaway. He gets checked by Galloway. And that'll just about do it for the first period here from Terry Connors Rink. And what an entertaining first period between these 2 FCIAC rivals. Ridgefield strikes first, and then Will Johnston scores the equalizer late in the first period, and that is the way things will end here. At the end of the first period, it's 1-1. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with second period action here on the DAF Media Network. We are back here on the DAF Media Network, and I have a special guest here in the first intermission. It's Kira Cardone, whose brother, Nick, plays for the Darien Blue Wave hockey team.
Yes.
And we got to meet each other right before this game because I heard you doing public address announcing for a game here at Terry Connors Rink before this FCIAC boys varsity game started.
Yeah.
Tell me what you were doing public address for.
Well, my mom was playing a game before that, and she told me I could run the clock. So her and one of her friend's son ran the clock, and I found the microphone, so I started announcing.
Had you ever done that before?
No.
You were a natural.
Thank you.
Yeah, did you have fun doing it?
Yeah, it was fun.
It was
liked
great. I happened to listen to you, and I found myself listening to you commentate on the hockey game throughout all 3 periods.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
It was very hard, though, because I didn't know anyone's name besides my mom's name.
My favorite line was when you said your mom had, I think, made a turnover.
Yeah.
And you called it, and then you said, "I still love you, Mom."
Yeah.
I thought that was great.
Yeah.
What do you think of this boys varsity game so far? Tied at 1 here.
Tied 1.
At the end of the first period, a pretty competitive game, right?
Yes. Well, it's more like a game than what I saw before this.
Yeah, right.
And it's not like 5-8, and it's 1-1, and I thought they did a really good job of keeping it in their zone, and they got a lot of shots, but I think they can. Well, they're taking a lot of shots, and you take shots, you get goals. That's the only way you're going to get goals.
That's the only way you got to put the puck
they
on
were
the net.
taking lots of goals. They almost got a couple goals, what I saw, but I think it's like I thought it was a really good game, and I thought Henry Feifel did a really good job so far.
Well, listen, I have a request for you.
Yes.
Someday, with your broadcasting voice, you may have to be part of the DAF Media Network.
Yeah.
When you get a little bit older. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Kira Cardone, so glad you could join us here at the first intermission. Did a great job doing public address announcing for the game that took place right before this varsity boys game.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Good talking to you. We are at the first intermission here on the DAF Media Network. We are tied at 1 between Darien and Ridgefield. We'll be back with second period action. We are back here on the DAF Media Network, about to start the second period between Darien and Ridgefield. High school boys varsity hockey, and we are underway here in the second period, tied at 1. Damian Andrew alongside Tom Dixon and Corey Beto. And Corey, certainly Ridgefield controlled much of that first period until late. Darien gets the goal, and then they really, after that goal, the momentum seemed to shift.
Yeah, it seemed like for the good portion of the first period of the game, Ridgefield had a lot of control of the puck. They did a great job making their passes. And then Darien got that power play goal and then kind of picked up momentum and changed their game style a little bit.
We've got a penalty here early in the second period.
Looks like interference. Yep.
So an interference penalty on James Gregory, so he'll go to the box for the next 2 minutes, and Ridgefield has its first power play of the game. Ridgefield head coach Sean Gallagher told me before the game they had some power play opportunities in their last game, the loss to Fairfield Prep. They just couldn't capitalize. So we're skating 5-on-4 here for the next minute 47. Puck on net, and that is a goal from the point by Braden McSpedden. And I do not believe, Tom, that was redirected.
I don't think so. It looks like just at the end, the Darien goalie might have been screened on that. Because he really didn't react to the shot.
Yeah, it looked like he just threw it on net, and then it found the back of the net.
Yeah, it was a high shot. There was some traffic in front, and I just believe Feifel wasn't able to see the puck.
So it's 2-1 now, Ridgefield, and the puck in front of the Darien net again. We're back to even strength after the goal. McCarthy trying to get it out of the Darien zone. Another shot from the point by Tom Lombardozzi. There's Matthew Stein up against the boards. Bennett McDermott in the neutral zone. And Darien able to dump it into the Ridgefield zone. So it's 2-1 Ridgefield early in the second period here. Puck behind the Ridgefield net. Kevin McNicholas to Will Forrest. Picorni tracks it down. Finn Batson dumps it back into the Ridgefield zone. Now we're in the neutral zone. Here come the Tigers. Back into the Darien zone. Under 12 minutes remaining in the second period. 2-1 Tigers. Darien's next game is against Notre Dame West Haven. That'll be at Bennett Rink. Of course, Notre Dame West Haven, Tom, has long had a storied tradition as well in the state of Connecticut.
Absolutely. I think it was early in the year. Darien also lost a game early on in those first 7 games to Notre Dame West Haven.
And that goes into the netting. So a shot by Gregory from the point. And we'll have an offensive zone face-off for the Blue Wave. Case Van Wees tracks it down. There's Simon Van Wees. And here come the Blue Wave, 3-on-2. Hathaway throws it on net. Nice stop by Gordon. Gregory along the boards. Stein Cross ice pass before he's checked. Ridgefield now into the Darien zone. Tigers up 2-1. Nearly intercepted by McDermott. Fight for the puck along the far side boards. Here's Sharp, tracks it down into the corner, looking to center it. There's Branca. McCarthy shot, saved by Gordon. Culleton dumps it into the Ridgefield zone as Tom Lombardozzi tracks it down. Ridgefield nearly turns it over in the neutral zone. Here's Cole Branca in the corner. Branca to Will Johnston to Parker McLean, and Ridgefield dumps it back into the Darien zone. McCarthy tracks it down. Kevin McNicholas in the corner, centering pass, shot wide right by Owen Luft, the sophomore forward. Here's Darien going the other way. Johnston into the Ridgefield zone, the shot sails over the crossbar. 2-1 Ridgefield, under 9 minutes remaining in the second period. Damian Andrew alongside Tom Dixon and Corey Beto. Dixon dumps it into the Ridgefield zone, puck behind the Tigers net. Centering pass, defended well by the Tigers. Dixon, he gets a shot off. And Massey tracks it down for the Blue Wave, gets it to Batson. And the puck rolls into the neutral zone. CJ Hathaway behind the Darien net. He has it taken away by Case Van Wees.
The pace of play seems to have picked up here.
And that'll be an icing. And so Ridgefield will have an offensive zone face-off. 7:21 remaining in the second period. 2-1 Tigers. Corey, your thoughts so far on this second period?
About halfway through the second period, Ridgefield is doing a fantastic job applying great forechecking pressure in the offensive zone. It's really causing the Darien defense to throw the puck away, cough the puck up, and they're really struggling to break the puck out right now.
There's Sharp, the centering pass to Culleton, that's a goal. Pretty bang-bang play there for Darien. 7:09 remaining in the second period.
I think that might have been Culleton.
It was Culleton, it was Will Culleton, yep. So Will Culleton has himself a goal here in the second period, and that ties things up at 2. Much to the delight of the Darien faithful.
Yeah, Max Sharp really created that play by putting pressure on the Ridgefield D, putting it out in front and center, and Will Culleton got the goal.
Will Culleton with the goal, the assist by Max Sharp, and we are tied at 2. That is Will Culleton's second goal of the season. Of course, Will Culleton, a big lacrosse player for the Darien Blue Wave. Stein puts it on net. Under 7 minutes remaining in the second period, and what an entertaining hockey game we've had this afternoon from the venerable old barn, Terry Connors Rink here in Stamford. Two of the top programs in the FCIAC going head-to-head. And here's Ridgefield. The shot sails wide. Parker McLean now carries the puck into the neutral zone where he is met by Tai Fujitani. Tai Fujitani, the grandson of the legendary football coach at Wilton High School. So Tom, interesting. The second period beginning much the same as the first period began. Ridgefield goal, Darien answers.
Absolutely. For Darien to answer back after that power play goal by Ridgefield, hopefully they can, keep the momentum going here as we get deep into this game.
Under 6 minutes remaining in the second period, tied at 2. Ridgefield now into the Darien zone. Hathaway with the puck. And he chips it into the neutral zone. Here's Bennett. McDermott tracks it down in the corner. And it's cleared out of the Ridgefield zone. Massey corrals it. He sends it down ice. And another icing call.
Yeah, I don't think it was his intention to ice that puck.
No.
A little bit of a miscommunication between he and the forward.
Great point. Tied at 2 here. Under 5 minutes remaining in the second period. Sharp tracks it down along the boards. Puck in front of the Darien net, and Feifel covers it up. What an entertaining hockey game this has been. You kind of would expect that. Both of these teams at the top of the FCIAC standings. Ridgefield has not lost a conference game this season. Come into this one undefeated in the FCIAC. And a offensive zone face-off for the Tigers. And the puck goes over the glass. Corey, you are the head coach of the Darien JV boys hockey team. Played club hockey at Sacred Heart, played your high school hockey in Rhode Island.
Yes.
How are things going so far with the Blue Wave junior varsity hockey team?
Things are going fantastic. It's been a great experience for me. Really had a good chance to watch these kids kind of develop throughout the season. We have one last game on Monday, but it's been a great experience, great group of kids. We all seem to be best friends on and off the ice.
Well, your netminder has done a lot of work for us with the DAF Media Network as we get this thing off the ground. Ethan Haas, I know he was a late ad in goal for you guys at the start of the season.
Yeah, Ethan came in and did a fantastic job. A lot of great saves, and we're very appreciative of him coming on and helping us out.
Puck slides into the Ridgefield zone. Parker McLean behind the net as he tries to track it down. McCarthy dumps it into the Ridgefield zone. Liam Galloway sends it along the boards. Here's McCarthy in the neutral zone. Chips it into the Ridgefield zone. We are live here from the Terry Connors Rink in Stamford, a terrific barn to watch hockey in, and we've got a good one this afternoon between two FCIAC powers, Ridgefield and Darien. Here's Hathaway, brings it across center ice. CJ Hathaway, just a junior, he'll be back next season. 4 goals, 5 assists for 4 goals and 5 assists this season for 9 points. Here's Colleton. Colleton, of course, had Darien's goal here in the second period to tie things up at 2 on the beautiful assist from Max Sharp. Puck behind the Ridgefield net. Sharp falls to the ice along with Ty Fujitani. And Ridgefield whistled for icing. 1:55 remaining in the second period. So glad you could be with us on this DAF Media broadcast of high school varsity boys hockey. Damian Andrew alongside Corey Beto and Tom Dixon.
Darien did a nice job pressuring Ridgefield D, really forcing that icing by Ridgefield.
Offensive zone face-off for the Blue Wave. Liam Galloway over to Simon Van Wees, the junior defenseman. Puck in the corner. And here comes Ridgefield as Gregory tries to dump it back into the Ridgefield zone. Gregory, such a presence on the ice for Darien, the defenseman, the big defenseman, the junior. He has 12 points this season. And here's an opportunity for Darien, 2-on-1, but it's taken away by Ridgefield. Nice defensive effort by Liam Galloway. And Henry Feifel covers up the puck. 1:04 left in the second period. We are knotted at 2. And again, a Darien win would clinch a bye in the FCIAC playoffs for them, or not necessarily.
Certainly they need the win to get a bye. It all depends upon that Ridgefield Greenwich game.
Yep. Darien next plays Notre Dame West Haven, and then they'll finish up in the FCIAC against Wilton. Ridgefield throws the puck on net. Time winding down here in the second period. Will Dixon dumps it into the Ridgefield zone. Fresh legs on the ice for Darien. Max Sharp picks up the puck. Ridgefield trying to get a shot off. The puck sails into the netting behind the Darien net. 13.4 remaining in the second period, tied at 2. Well, guys, I told you you'd have some fun. This has been an entertaining game to watch, certainly. Some great hockey out there.
This has been fantastic. Darien seemed to really pick it up after getting that second game-tying goal.
Puck behind the Darien net. And that'll just about do it for the second period here from Terry Connors Rink. At the end of the second period, we are tied at 2. We are going to take a short break, and we will be back with third period action here from the Terry Connors Ice Rink in Stamford. We are back here on the DAF Media Network. Damian Andrew alongside Corey Beto and Tom Dixon, bringing you high school varsity boys hockey on the DAF Media Network. We've got a good one here from Terry Connors Rink in Stamford. Darien 2, Ridgefield 2. We are about ready to drop the puck for the third period. And gentlemen, this has really been an entertaining hockey game to say the least. Both periods, the first two periods, the first and the second, very similar in the sense that, Ridgefield gets that first goal, Darien able to answer later in the period. And we are underway here in the third period between Darien and Ridgefield. Corey, your expectations going into this third period, how do you see this kind of playing out?
I think we're going to start seeing both teams keep that offensive forecheck up hard. We've seen throughout the game there's been moments of Darien takes control and Ridgefield takes control, and when it all starts with the forecheck and keeping that puck down low.
And Tom, we've really seen some pretty goals. Of these 4 goals, 3 of them have been really nice goals. Bang, bang.
Absolutely. And it's a lot of them are really creating pressure on the D for Darien. Really created their two goals. I think the other thing, honestly, two of the 4 goals are on power plays. So hopefully the kids can stay out of the penalty box for this third period.
There's Darien going the other way. Dylan McDermott brings it across the blue line, has it taken away by Liam Galloway. Galloway with the puck in the neutral zone. Here's McCarthy, dumps it into the Ridgefield zone.
I think that's something we're going to see a lot more often too, is the Darien forwards using their speed to take the puck wide and drive the net hard.
Just underway here in the third period between Darien and Ridgefield. Ridgefield has the puck going the other way. Will Forrest. Darien trying to get the puck out of their zone. We mentioned Ridgefield, the defending Division I state champs. They beat Northwest Catholic last year in the state finals 6-2 at, talk about beautiful barns, Ingalls Rink up on the Yale campus, the Whale they call it. A great place to watch a hockey game. Here comes Ridgefield.
I've been to a couple state championship games up at the Yale Well, and it really is a special place. And the atmosphere for the finals, you can't get a better atmosphere for high school hockey than at the Yale Well.
You said it, Tom. No doubt about it. It's one of the great places to watch college and high school hockey. Corey and I were talking before this broadcast about some of the great barns, college barns in New England. Where I grew up, I went to a lot of RPI games and Union games, Achilles Rink, the Houston Fieldhouse. And the Yale Whale, Ingalls, is certainly one of the top college barns. Ridgefield throws it on net. Defended well by the Blue Wave. And that is a goal from a weird angle by Ridgefield as they strike first here in the third period. Will Forrest, the junior forward, scores to put Ridgefield up 3-2.
Yeah, that was a good off-angle, low shot. Ridgefield did a great job controlling the puck throughout the outside there. And just getting a quick snap off.
Darien needs to answer for the third time here.
So Darien falls behind again. We've got a player down on the ice, Connor McCarthy. Hopefully he is okay.
Looks like it was a hit to the head, high hit.
Mac Budd and his coaching staff on the ice to tend to McCarthy. We are back here on the DAF Media Network as Connor McCarthy, number 9 for Darien, on his feet, the senior defenseman. 3-2 Ridgefield with 11:36 remaining.
We are going to have a Ridgefield penalty.
And it's going to be a Ridgefield penalty, so Darien on the power play for the next 2 minutes.
Looks like they called him for a charging there.
Here's Gregory from the point. Stein now up against the boards. And the puck sails into the stands. So like you mentioned, Tom Dixon, Darien will have to come back yet again to get back into this game.
This is a real nice opportunity on the power play to equalize this score.
Here's Gregory from the point, shot blocked.
Darien player down.
Another Darien player down on that blocked shot.
Yeah, it looked like the shot came up high and caught him somewhere in the ribs area.
That's CJ Hathaway.
That's CJ Hathaway. Mac Budd and his staff back out on the ice. And Hathaway a little shaken up, but he skates off. And obviously you like to see that. So it's 3-2 Ridgefield. Just under 11 minutes remaining in the third period. We'll have a neutral zone face-off here. Johnston and Will Forrest of Ridgefield on the draw. Puck in the neutral zone. There's Cole Branca. Dumps it into the Ridgefield zone and it's cleared out. As Liam Galloway breaks his stick and he'll head to the bench. Here's Johnson, carries it across the blue line. Behind the net. Out to the point, here's Gregory, the shot. Blocked. 50 seconds remaining on the Darien power play. Gregory throws it on net and it's covered up by Sean Gordon, the junior goalie for the Tigers. Fresh legs on the ice for Darien. New line, Bennett McDermott, CJ Hathaway, Will Dixon. I want to apologize to Bennett McDermott. I was calling him after the actor, Dylan McDermott.
That name got picked up in the papers after last game. I'm not sure where it came from, other than the Fairfield goalie was Dylan Shane.
Dylan Shane, that's right.
Maybe that was the New Canaan goalie.
There is an actor, Dylan McDermott. Bennett McDermott, certainly, though, making a name for himself on the ice for the Darien Blue Wave this season, his sophomore season. Here's James Gregory at the blue line. Has it poked away by Matt Walker. 10 seconds remaining on the Darien power play. So Corey Beto, a good job so far here.
Thank you.
By Ridgefield on with their penalty kill unit.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job keeping them outside, really pushing the traffic in front of the net out, and stopping them from gaining those opportunities in front.
And a shot by McDermott goes wide. We're back to even strength now. Matthew Stein in the corner, tracks down the puck, gets hit along the boards by Case Van Wees. You know, Tom, what a season Stein has had for Darien. He's a rather small, undersized defenseman, but he plays a lot bigger than he is on the ice, and an underclassman.
Absolutely. Matt Stein's had a fantastic season. He's really sound defensively. Very rarely is he out of position. He's really playing, a much bigger game than his size.
Absolutely. Only a freshman, so certainly a bright future for the Blue Wave. As I mentioned earlier, a good crowd on hand for this one. It is a big barn, Terry Connors Rink, but a number of fans in the stands this afternoon. 8:32 remaining in regulation. Feifel, the nice stop there. The shot by Liam Galloway. 3-2 Ridgefield. Damian Andrew alongside Tom Dixon and Corey Beto. Batson, nice defensive effort there. The shot, and it's a goal by Liam Galloway from the point.
It looked like it was deflected a little bit.
Was it deflected in?
I think it was.
It was a shot from the point by Galloway, and Ridgefield has a 2-goal lead. And I think Galloway was credited with the goal there. Shot in front by Picorni, goes over the crossbar. Here's James Gregory in the neutral zone. Here's Picorni. Tracks down the puck in the corner.
It's a nice strong shift after the goal by Ridgefield.
Gregory throws it on net, and that's a goal. So just like that, a minute later, Darien pulls within a goal. Similar type of play. I don't think that was redirected.
No, but it was a great screen from the net. Great job really blocking the goalie's view.
James Gregory. Yeah, James Gregory credited for the goal. You know, you get all that traffic in front, right?
It's almost
sometimes you're looking. Our buddy Bill Kirby always says those greasy goals. You know, you get that traffic in front, you never know what can happen.
Yeah.
So we'll see how Darien's intensity is after that goal. They get right back into this game. 7:05 remaining in the third period. 4-3 Ridgefield.
Still a lot of time on the clock to come back.
Still a lot of time on the clock, and if you like goals, this is the game for you. Offensive zone face-off for the Blue Wave. Will Dixon in front to McDermott. Cleared away by Will Forrest.
Strong defense from Massey.
Puck up into the air, and it's gloved by Sean Gordon.
Yeah, Darien doing a really nice job of keeping it in the offensive zone, not allowing Ridgefield to break out.
Yeah, Darien applying the pressure here after that third goal. There's Max Sharp. And a collision in the neutral zone. Van Wees picks up the puck. There's Van Wees centering pass, it slides by. And Feifel corrals the puck. 5:47 remaining in the third period. We've got a good one here from Terry Connors Rink between Ridgefield and Darien. 4-3 Tigers in front right now. Ridgefield scoring twice here in the third period. Darien scoring once. Now Ridgefield looking to apply the pressure in their zone, in their offensive zone, I should say. Puck carried out by Picorni. Johnston.
Close call there by the official. Looks like the player lost the puck in his feet, causing the offsides.
So an offsides call there. It'll be a neutral zone face-off here. Hathaway and Will Forrest on the draw. Puck up along the near boards. Hathaway skating down into the corner.
Yeah, we're going to have a stoppage. The puck actually hit one of the flags from the rafters.
Yeah, hit one of the flags from the rafters. That's something you don't see too often. So we'll have a face-off in the Darien zone. C.J. Hathaway and Del Irving on the draw. Puck rolls behind the Darien net. Under 5 minutes remaining as McDermott tries to chip it out of the zone. So Corey, let me ask you, as a coach, if you're Ridgefield and their head coach Sean Gallagher, what are you trying to do here over the final 4:20 left in this game?
In this, you're trying to maintain the lead. It's always great to get an insurance goal, so I'm sure they're going to keep the pressure up in the offensive zone. But one thing you're going to see them do a lot, like they just did, is dumping the puck in and then applying the pressure afterwards.
And then if you're Darien on the flip side and you're Mac Budd, what are you trying to do here?
Well, it looks like we're about to go on a power play for Darien.
Yeah, it'll be a Ridgefield penalty.
Looks like an interference call.
Interference call on the Ridgefield Tigers. And it looks like Braden McSpedden. will head to the box.
Yeah,
3:49 left.
Looked like a hit just above the blue line as Darien was trying to go into the zone.
So an opportunity here for Darien. Power play opportunity. 3:49 remaining in regulation.
And a timeout from Darien.
And we've got a timeout taken by Darien head coach Mac Budd. He's going to talk to his power play group here. Corey, talk us through this now. What are they looking to do here on the power play for the next 2 minutes?
So now what they're going to look and try and do is gain some control and put a body in front of the net and work the puck around the outsides, looking to get shots, looking to create opportunities.
Get one of those greasy goals.
Get one of those greasy goals. Traffic in front, hard, low shots from the point, and then crashing it hard for rebounds.
Want to give a quick shout out to our DAF Media production crew with us this afternoon. Peter Fox and Mark Trefone on camera one. Been doing a great job bringing us all the visuals of this one from Terry Connors Rink. We are live from Terry Connors Rink. Let's set the scene here. It's 4-3 Ridgefield in what has been a very entertaining hockey game. 3 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the third period, and Darien is about to go on the power play for the next 2 minutes after an interference penalty by Braden McSpedden of Ridgefield. Hathaway and Forrest on the draw. Here's Gregory with a puck inside the blue line. McDermott on the far boards, and it's taken away by Will Forrest, and he clears the puck out of the Ridgefield zone. Here comes Gregory across center ice, across the blue line, dumps the puck into the Ridgefield zone. Hathaway in the corner with Galloway. Here's Dixon behind the Ridgefield net. Will Dixon, one of the captains. Stein with the shot. Puck in front of the Ridgefield net, and it's cleared out by the Tigers. Here comes Darien. Shot saved by Sean Gordon. Puck in front of the Ridgefield net, behind the net now. And Ridgefield clears it out. Ty Fujitani clears it out, and so far the Ridgefield penalty kill unit, Corey, has done a nice job.
Yeah, they've done a great job of clearing the puck out, keeping the Darien players to the outside and limiting opportunities.
Under 20 seconds remaining on the Darien power play as the puck goes into the bleachers.
We're going to have a face-off in the Darien offensive zone. I think it was touched high stick by one of the Ridgefield players.
Under 2 minutes remaining now in this one. Ridgefield with a 4-3 lead. Thanks so much for joining us on the DAF Media Network. Bennett McDermott chases the puck down in the Ridgefield zone, into the corner. We're back to even strength as Ridgefield able to kill off the Darien power play. Here comes Ridgefield going the other way. They dump it into the Darien zone. 1:20 remaining. Time running out for the Blue Wave. Down a goal, 4-3 to Ridgefield, undefeated in the FCIAC.
Here comes Feifel to the bench for an extra skater.
So Mac Budd pulls his goalie. As we are now under a minute remaining, that'll be an icing call?
Yes, icing call, so the face-off will be in Ridgefield territory.
So the Darien net is empty. We'll have a 6-on-5 situation here for the Blue Wave as they try to put the puck in the back of the net and even this up. Parker McLean on the draw and taken away by Case Van Wees, and that is an empty net goal with 53 seconds remaining. And Ridgefield goes back up by 2 goals.
Yeah, he pressured the Darien D right at the blue line. I think the Darien D hit his shin pads. Puck came out, and he really had an open shot at the net.
Yeah,
for an empty net goal.
Nice defensive effort there by Case Van Wees. The sophomore forward. And here's another opportunity for Ridgefield, defended well by the Blue Wave. That'll be a whistle.
Looks like we have a penalty
And that'll
coming
be
up.
a penalty.
I think it's slashing to Gregory.
It is slashing on James Gregory, so he'll head to the box. And Ridgefield on the power play for the final 40.6 seconds of this one. 5-3 Tigers up. Shot from the point, blocked. Under 30 seconds remaining. Ridgefield up 5-3 on the Blue Wave. Ridgefield with 3 third-period goals. It was tied at 1 after the first period, tied at 2 after the second period, and Ridgefield is going to go on to win this FCIAC matchup with Darien. An entertaining game, and the Tigers win 5-3. Tom, let me get your final thoughts on this one. Obviously, disappointing loss for the Blue Wave. A big win for Ridgefield as they stay perfect in the FCIAC, but certainly a competitive game, as you thought it would be, between these two FCIAC rivals.
Absolutely, a good effort by the Darien Blue Wave. I think Ridgefield was very opportunistic in the third period, certainly with the 3 goals. That's why they really are top 3 team in the state and really only lost 3 games to this point. They play a full 45 minutes of the game, and we were tied after 2, but they came out ahead in the third.
And the teams shaking hands at center ice, as you would expect. Corey, your thoughts on this one? Obviously, the first 2 periods kind of similar. Ridgefield scores first, Darien's able to answer. We go into the third period, tied at 2.
Yeah, it was a strong competitive first 2 games of hockey. Third period, it just seemed that Ridgefield happened to create a couple more opportunities. A few bounces going certain ways, and they ended up coming out on top of this one.
And a big win for the Ridgefield Tigers as they stay perfect in the FCIAC. Darien, meanwhile, falls to 7-2-1 in the FCIAC. 8-9-1 overall. Gentlemen, it's been a lot of fun. This was great to have you on this broadcast. So glad you could do it, and we'll have to do it again down the road. For our entire production crew, Peter Fox, Mark Trefone, for Tom Dixon, Corey Beto, I am Damian Andrew. This has been a production of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Again, Ridgefield beats the Blue Wave 5-3. So glad you could be with us for this one. Have a great weekend, everybody. So long.